Archangel Michael has stated today that he will never communicate with you if you choose to ignore me at this time. You are on the verge of a major catastrophe. My goal is to protect your life. You're about to receive something in your open palms. Please refrain from skipping, my beloved offspring. Continue to the conclusion. You are expecting something huge. Archangel Michael's voice is shaky today, so pay close attention. He claims that if you ignore me at this moment, I will be unable to reach you again. No, this does not constitute a threat. This is the unpleasant reality. For hours he has been trying to warn you, send a message to your spirit, and defend you from an invisible entity. Kindly avoid skipping. Your destiny is becoming clearer with each passing moment. You are currently on the verge of an event that has the potential to substantially alter the trajectory of your life during the coming years. Stay until the end. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Something has happened near you, my beloved soul. It is neither audible nor seen, but it is undoubtedly potent. Archangel Michael whispers, "I am attempting to save your life." As he speaks these words, a portal to destiny opens. Kindly avoid skipping. You will soon find the roadblocks that have hampered your health, relationships, wealth, and peace. Archangel Michael has intervened to prevent a shadow from approaching you that was not supposed to be there. Please confirm your protection from this miraculous shield by putting "I am protected" in the comments. By doing so, you are communicating to the cosmos that you are in sync with the light. Stay until the end. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. It is possible that your heart feels burdened. You may have a sense of mental activity. However, this is simply due to the fact that you have received a message that will radically change your life. Archangel Michael is the one I've chosen. He promises that you will soon have a revelation about your energies, destiny, life, and yes. If you are prepared to receive this life-changing revelation, please confirm your intention now. Type "Amen" in the comments section below to let your spirit grow and make room for what is truly yours. However, he prefers that you remain in your current place. Kindly avoid skipping. He is deliberately tempting you to this very moment. Your spirit is resisting the urge to explore the past in pursuit of a purpose. You were on the verge of a devastating disaster. However, the timeline began to alter when you decided to stay in this area. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. That which only happens once in a lifetime. An incident that will never happen again. Please stay to the end, since the message he is about to deliver will not only serve as a warning, it will change you. Please keep my dazzling essence with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Archangel Michael has been working hard to demonstrate the specific facts I am about to reveal to you for quite some time. Your route becomes clearer with each second you spend in this region. If you choose to ignore the current moment, you will miss the precise moment when your fate is altered. A major occasion awaits you. Please stick with me to the end. Inhale slowly and deeply. Archangel Michael is in close proximity to your energy and is accountable for every pulse, thought, and sign you've seen recently. Please be with me, my chosen light. Please avoid scrolling. Not for 1 second. Archangel Michael declares that the impending disaster was not meant to devastate you. It was meant to stimulate you. However, if you stay in this position and remain attentive, the threat will dissipate and a new portal will open. Please remain with me. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. The universe is almost ready to relay a message that has been hindered for months. You'll get a message about your upcoming breakthrough, relationship, or favor. Kindly avoid skipping. Your triumph is near. However, you continue to be concerned. My heavenly heart, please stay here and pay close attention. Avoid moving. Kindly avoid skipping. Stay until the end. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Tell them to remain in alignment." 1. Tell them to stay vigilant. Your spirit's voice becomes louder as soon as you stop reading. When you stop moving, your future becomes evident. Archangel Michael is currently escorting you to a key juncture that very few people ever experience. Before you leave this video, your vitality will be transformed. Before the message closes, you will understand its meaning. Please remain with me. Avoid looking forwards. The event of a lifetime is quickly coming. My essence has been reawakened. Welcome. Please remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. In only a few seconds, your spirit will receive a message intended specifically for you. Archangel Michael advises you to remain steady since an important event awaits you. Currently, you may be experiencing an unusual sensation, such as a weight on your chest or a flutter in your thoughts. This is not a mere coincidence. Yes, that is congruence. Stay until the end. Your presence causes an alteration in the energy around you. Archangel Michael is intently inspecting them and whispering, "Do not allow them to depart at this time." This is the most important factor. Please remain with me. Your fate will take note. My guiding beacon is still with me. Do not blink for 1 second. A change is taking place in the background of your life. Something has been impeding your benefits for a long time. Something you were unable to see. Something you couldn't properly combat on your own. Nonetheless, Archangel Michael is currently piercing the blockage. Stay until the end. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. This message contains a breakthrough that is so powerful, protective, and clear that your previous life will be unrecognizable to your new one. As soon as you stop reading, the universe starts working more efficiently for you. Please remain with me. This is the point at which everything transforms. The heartbeat that I have chosen. Continue to stay at this location. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. You've traveled too far to ignore the information that's about to be delivered. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael is saying that they are ready at this moment. Allow them to gain. And when an archangel tells you that you are ready, your life is already changing. Now is the time to activate. Please proceed to the remarks box and write the following. I am ready to receive and align my energy with this divine decree. By writing these words, you are expressing to the world that your heart is open. Continue reading because the message that is about to enter your life will give you a clear feeling of purpose, healing, and the truth. Your difficulty will be solved. Things will improve for you. You will enjoy a boost in vigor in the near future as long as you remain present. Please remain with me. Stay till the very end. The time for your unique transformation is quickly approaching. My brilliant spirit will remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. This moment was specifically created for you. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael is constantly checking your well-being. He advises them against retreating. Their blessing is based on getting their attention. Stay until the end. Your energy levels fluctuate with each inhale. The peace that envelopes you is genuine. It is going to deliver a message that will change your perspective on the future as well as bring clarity and direction. Please remain with me. This is the moment your spirit has been waiting for. I encourage you to stay in this area, my precious seeker. Avoid moving. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. The cosmos has withheld a message from you until you are ready to accept it. Additionally, you are prepared at this time. Archangel Michael's route is clear ahead of you, cutting through tension, confusion, delays, and hidden threats. Please remain with me. This moment is quickly approaching its end. However, he wants you to be aware of this. Your idea was never rejected. It was simply postponed. However, it has been postponed till today. Stay until the end. Your once-in-a-lifetime alignment is currently occurring. Please remain in close vicinity, my chosen one. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Your destiny is just centimeters away. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael wishes that you possess this before receiving it. A clear intellect and open vitality. Inhale deeply, keep your breathing steady, and stay with me right now. He says, tell them they are not alone. Explain that their blessing is more important than their fear. Stay until the end. Furthermore, if this message speaks to you or your spirit is drawn to it, please share this video. Please express your enthusiasm in the comments below and subscribe to guarantee that you never miss out on information that is specifically for you. Please remain with me. You are now undergoing a change. Sacred Essence, I beg you to stay with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. This is owing to the fact that the energy in your area is increasing at a rate not seen in recent months. Archangel Michael is more accessible than ever, and a big event awaits you. He murmurs, informing them that their lives are going to change in ways they never expected. Stay until the end. As soon as you remain, the anxiousness that had been pursuing you begins to subside. Your spirit's vibration is shifting, allowing you to receive clarity, protection, and breakthroughs without interruption. Please remain with me. It is not an opportune time to flee. My sparkling destiny will remain here. Avoid contemplating scrolling. You currently have access to a divine window, a rare pocket of spiritual time. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael reveals that someone has been calling your name in the realm of spirit blessings. You're being called to plenty, healing, and alignment. Stay until the end. This communication causes the energy within you to respond by producing feelings of warmth, pressure, or shivering. Kindly avoid skipping. It won't be long before you find the fulfillment your soul has been craving for years. Please remain with me. This is your moment of alignment, my chosen miracle. Please remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Your essence is about to emerge. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael wishes that you are aware of the occurrence as it occurs. Tell them that their struggle was never a form of punishment, he said. It was for the purpose of preparation. Stay until the end. You are letting go of your history. Your current situation changes as you pay attention to future developments aimed at you. You are currently doing more than simply reading a message. You're becoming a member of one. Please stay with me, as the next revelation from Archangel Michael will present a complete picture of your path. Please remain with me, my beautiful spirit. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. As your energy alters, the voice of your destiny will gain traction over your dread. A massive item awaits you in close proximity. Archangel Michael is defending you from any invisible force attempting to push you backward. This is the statement he makes. They are moving into their own reality. They shouldn't be allowed to leave at this time. Stay until the end. Your frequency increases. Your path gets more apparent as you stay here, and your clarity improves. Please remain with me. This is not possible right now. This is a phone contact. Please remain in this location, growing brightness. Avoid moving. Please refrain from scrolling. You're currently witnessing a divine occurrence. Archangel Michael is preparing your heart for a moment of immense significance, which is approaching. For an extended amount of time, you felt stuck, ignored, pushed aside, or exhausted. However, this was not a failure. The parts were aligned according to divine timing. Today, all of those parts are finally coming together. Stay until the end. Kindly avoid skipping. Your important breakthrough will not come at a later period. It's becoming a reality as you watch. Please remain with me. Your life is undergoing transformations you could never have imagined. My cherished and chosen one. Please remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. More quickly than you anticipated. Your metamorphosis is approaching. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Inform them that the conflict has been resolved as indicated by Archangel Michael. Inform them that their time of adversity is almost over, and the universe is required to keep the promise of a resolution when an archangel decrees it. Make this conclusion a reality for you now. To confirm that this terrible phase is over, kindly input Amen below. It should be the last word in the conflict and the first step toward peace. Stay until the end. Your blessings have been waiting for you to stop fleeing from your authority, and you finally did so today. I observed you continued to stay. That is accurate. You formed a line. Please remain with me. You have known this reality since birth, and the revelation that follows will help you understand it better. My heart has been stirred. Please remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Your spirit is entering a one-of-a-kind time in which all of your long-held desires begin to manifest in your favor. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael watches and urges them to inform them that their fate is listening. They shouldn't be allowed to leave at this time. Stay until the end. Each breath you take in the present time corresponds to a previously repressed breakthrough. Please remain with me. Your turning point is arriving faster than you expect. Please, my beautiful essence, remain in this location. Avoid being disoriented. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Your existence conveys a message. There is a message that holds the answers you have been seeking in silence. You will receive feedback on your relationships, stability, rehabilitation, and purpose. The space around you is now clear, as Archangel Michael removes the archaic energies that were keeping you from seeing this truth. Stay until the end. It's possible that your intuition is heightened, your intellect is calm, and your heart is warm. Yes, that is congruence. Please remain with me. My chosen spirit, your breakthrough has already brought you recognition. Maintain your proximity. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. It's now your turn. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Tell them that they are emerging from the storm." Inform them that the light that lies ahead is for them. When he says that, all of your life's troubles unfold. Stay until the end. Watching alone is insufficient. You're enduring a metamorphosis. It is insufficient to simply observe. You are in the process of awakening. Pay close attention, for the next transformation is approaching. It will astound you and bring back pieces of yourself that you thought were permanently lost. My eternal glow will remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Your spirit is currently at a time that was created just for you, and as a result, a huge opportunity awaits you. Archangel Michael has been watching you throughout your visit and is approaching you. He continues, "Tell them that their life is on the verge of a transformation in ways they could never have imagined. Stay till the end. The atmosphere is undergoing metamorphosis. Your intuition is starting to flow, and your energy is warming up. Please stay with me, as the events that follow will appear to be a message written particularly for you, my developing miracle. Continue to stay at this location. Please do not contemplate abandoning the page. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. You've been living with unanswered fears, hopes, and prayers for a long time. However, the confinement will come to an end today. Archangel Michael is removing a heavy object from your path that was never meant for you to carry. Stay until the end. Your spirit is connecting with the truth that is approaching, as demonstrated by tingles, goosebumps, or an unexpected sense of calm. Please remain with me. Your breakthrough is almost complete. It is already enveloping your energy and expecting this moment of peace. I have decided to follow my fate. Maintain your proximity. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. It is critical that the connection is not interrupted. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael's voice says, "Tell them that their tears were well-deserved. Inform them that their blessing has grown as a result of their perseverance." When an archangel speaks blessings, the universe quickly becomes saturated with them. Stay until the end. This is a minor but crucial shift in your narrative. You have entered a new chronology in which nothing and no one can prevent the events that are meant to happen to you. I encourage you to remain with me till the next communication arrives. It will reveal the reason why your soul has arrived here today. Please remain with me, my beautiful spirit. Please refrain from scrolling. This is a vital step that should not be disregarded, as the current circumstance is unusual. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "They are so very close," as he guards you with great care. They shouldn't be allowed to leave at this time. Stay until the end. The energy around you is gathering like a tremendous wave, bringing you toward a long-awaited breakthrough. Please remain with me. This present now is forging a new way through all of the anxieties, roadblocks, and delays that attempted to darken your light. Please do not leave this area, my divine fighter. Avoid moving. Please refrain from scrolling. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael says your spirit is leaving behind a chapter that has sapped your power, hope, and clarity. You didn't need to slow down because you were confused. That was meant to prepare you for the upcoming clarity. Stay until the end. You may feel a pull in your chest, warmth in your palms, or a spark of intuition. Archangel Michael is matching your energy with the blessing that is about to occur. Please be with me, my chosen consciousness. Your story is on the verge of changing from one of suffering to one of fulfillment. Please remain with me. Kindly avoid skipping. Please refrain from scrolling. Your destiny is dependent on your attentiveness. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Tell them that the universe is reorganizing itself for their benefit." This means that every hurdle you've faced is now being turned into an opportunity. Each delay marks the beginning of a new direction. Every silent supplication is turning into a loud affirmation. Stay until the end. You are going to discover the truth, which will give a sensible explanation for all of your problems. Please stay with me, as the events that follow will give you a sense of relief that your soul has finally been acknowledged. My sacred heartbeat will remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Your energy is currently unlocking a long-closed door. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael protects you from all who wish to harm you. He continues, "Inform them that their season of ascension has begun. Stay till the end." The load of the past, which was once so heavy on your shoulders, lessens with each passing second, and the future, which seemed so far away at first, draws closer to you. Please remain with me. Currently, your next chapter is being written. My brightness is irrepressible. Continue to stay at this location. Do not allow your thoughts to wander for a moment. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael is informing you that the possessions you were concerned about losing were never meant to leave. They were designed to make room for a far greater entity. Your setbacks led you in new areas. In actuality, your losses were purely a matter of alignment. Stay until the end. Feel the fluctuation of your vitality. Perceive the impending serenity. The clarity is getting more noticeable. You are not inventing it. Something substantial is approaching you. Your spirit is aware of it. Hold on to me since your transition is now underway. My preferred marvel. Maintain your proximity. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Your fate is changing in tandem with the frequency of your thoughts. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Inform them that the breakthrough is already affecting their energy." The blessing is not imminent. Maintaining an open mind will allow you to receive your blessing. Stay until the end. Your path is becoming more evident. You are regaining strength. Fear is gradually obscuring your mission. Please stay with me, as the next message will explain why the universe chose you for this wonderfully elevating time. Please be aware that this prophetic message is charged with a significant anointing before it is revealed. Sharing this movie entails more than simply sending a URL. You are starting a miracle that your entire network may be a part of by sending a wave of this breakthrough anointing to your loved ones. Now is the time to act as a conduit for this goodness. Furthermore, to ensure that your spirit remains in tune with this holy frequency, we recommend that you subscribe to this channel. Your subscription serves as a covenant, ensuring that you are perfectly aligned with every prophetic promise God has for your life. Do not overlook the subsequent incident. My magnificent radiance will remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Please refrain from skipping, as a powerful force is currently developing in the vicinity of your spirit. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael is present and watching over you as you continue to heed, hold on, and remain. He also claims that they are willing to receive the information that was withheld from them. Stay until the end. Your energy is undergoing metamorphosis. The sound is mild but impossible to ignore. Please remain with me. The current circumstance could be the trigger for constructive development. Please remain in this area as my consciousness ascends. Avoid moving your forefinger. Do not allow your mind to stray. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. For a long time, you've been bewildered by the gravity of the issue, the seeming delay in blessings, and the perceived lack of clarity. However, Archangel Michael is piercing each of those shadows one by one today. He is once again supplying you with the strength, hope, and guidance you require. Stay until the end. Pay close attention to your heart's rhythm. Pay close attention to the messages that your intuition is sending. Your spirit is telling you that this is meant for me. Please remain with me. Your timeline is being transformed right beneath your feet. Stay close, my chosen destiny bearer. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Please avoid changing this alignment. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael says, "Inform them that they are entering a season in which everything begins to make sense." Your emotions, tenacity, and challenges are all having an impact on your upcoming breakthrough. Stay until the end. As you develop, you will discover clarity, personal authority, and divine timing. Please stay with me since the next incident may change your vision of the future. Please remain with me, my dazzling pulse. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. As a result of your spirit's present shift into a unique level of alignment, what awaits you is of enormous proportions. As he meticulously examines, Archangel Michael declares that they are finally ready. They shouldn't be allowed to leave at this time. Stay until the end. A transformation is taking place in your vicinity. It is simultaneously forceful and silent. It is invisible, but it has a significant impact on your life. Please remain with me. The next chapter of your narrative is presently being written, and this marks the beginning. I beg you, my holy being, to stay in this location. Kindly avoid blinking. Avoid moving your finger in order to navigate. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. The emotional stress, perplexity, and weight you've been feeling lately were never markers of your failure. They notified you that your breakthrough was moving forward through the hurdles. Archangel Michael is removing the roadblocks that were inhibiting your growth, replacing them with new chances and clarity. Stay until the end. Experience the warmth, attraction, and tranquility. That is the sentiment your consciousness has toward the truth. I encourage you to stay with me because the upcoming events are solely intended for you, my chosen consciousness. Maintain your proximity. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Refrain from leaving this moment. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael says, "Tell them that their blessing is already within reach." This means that the prayers you whispered in the dark, the aspirations you held upon in the silence, and the dreams you were about to abandon are all going to come true once more. Stay until the end. Your fate is no longer far. Each second you remain in alignment brings it closer. Continue to follow me. The next message will reveal the route you were always meant to walk. My awakened radiance will remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. The energy that surrounds you is intensifying in a way that your spirit is already familiar with. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael, who is stationed next to you, notifies you that their breakthrough is approaching. Please do not allow them to depart at this time. Stay until the end. At the moment, this is not a coincidence. The message intended for you is currently aligned with the energy in your body. Please remain with me. Your metamorphosis is occurring in real time. Please stay where you are, my glorious rising one. Avoid moving. Maintain your attention. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. The sudden faith, the strange dreams, the repeating numbers, and all of the previous indications you've seen have been preparing you for this moment. Your spirit has been searching for a way for months, and Archangel Michael is now assisting in this endeavor. Stay until the end. You might feel a subtle internal shift, a rush of energy in your chest, or a tug on your thoughts. At that point, your consciousness becomes aware of the upcoming occurrences. Please remain with me. Your alliance develops stronger with each passing second. I appreciate your selection as my miracle bearer. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Avoid lowering your gaze. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Tell them that their spirit is more resilient than the storm they have just survived." You are not simply expanding. The elevation varies as one ascends. Your tears will teach us a vital lesson. You are gaining strength as you persevere. Currently, your pain serves a purpose. Stay until the end. Shaking hands, you will soon experience the clarity and benefits for which you prayed. Please stay with me, as the next message will include the truth that your soul has been searching for a long time. Please keep my dazzling essence with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. This is because the present moment embodies divine alignment. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael is keeping track of your vitality, respiration, and focus. He is murmuring. They are approaching their own watershed moment. Refrain from moving them. Stay until the end. You aren't just passively listening. You're receiving. The route in front of you alters every second you stay in the present. Please remain with me. At the moment, destiny is making decisions for you, which you will soon deeply understand. One of the tiny carriers I've selected. Continue to stay at this location. Avoid moving. Avoid drifting. Please restrain from departing. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. The cosmos has been quietly rearranging the components of your existence in preparation for a moment of clarity that only a few people will ever experience. You have gone through stormy emotions, anxiety, and rapid transformations. It wasn't entirely accidental. Michael, the Archangel, has removed the final impediment to living the life you were always meant to live. Stay until the end. If your intuition is heightened and your heart is heated, it means that your blessing is near. Please remain with me. This is how your higher path is evolving. I appreciate your ongoing presence, my divinely sent one. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Please avoid changing this alignment. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Please inform them that the upcoming chapter will be more than just an improvement. God created it. Your recovery is starting to proceed. Your goal is to improve your performance. A long-closed door is going to be unlocked, and your future is about to begin. Stay until the end. You are going to receive a message that will provide a thorough explanation of the events you have witnessed. Please stick with me because the events that follow will make you feel as if destiny is finally catching up to you. My brilliant essence will remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Please do not skip, as your spirit is currently on the verge of a revelation that will fundamentally transform your existence. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael goes in closer and says, "They are inches away from the truth that is intended for them." Please keep their order. Stay until the end. Your energy is evolving. A communication that had been seeking to reach you for months but was blocked is now reaching you. Please remain with me. This moment, my soaring marvel, has the power to change everything in your life. Continue to stay at this location. Avoid moving. Kindly avoid blinking. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. The goal of all the indications, feelings, and dramatic changes in your life that have led you to this point is one. Archangel Michael is lowering the veil to restore your clarity. Stay until the end. You may feel tension in your thorax or get an idea that burns. Your spirit is responding. It is stated that this message is part of your destiny. Please remain with me. Your epiphany is now harmonizing with your energy. Please keep close to me as the appointed destiny walker. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Refrain from ending the relationship. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Tell them that their strength has initiated their blessing." There was a reason for every event you went through, every tear you shed, and every second you stood firm when you could have quit. You laid the groundwork for the life that is currently beginning. Stay until the end. The blessing you want is not approaching gradually. It is fast heading in your direction with a clearly defined goal. Please stay with me, as the next message will provide a full explanation for your ongoing presence during this expedition. My awakened essence will remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Your spirit is on the verge of an event that could only have been predicted by fate. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael is situated next to you. He whispers, "They are prepared for the message." His vigor combines power and gentleness. Please prohibit them from leaving at this time. Stay until the end. A huge transformation is taking place near you. Your instinctual response is becoming more reliable. Your vitality is stabilizing, and your path is becoming clearer. Please remain with me. This moment carries the truth that your soul has long sought. Please do not leave this position, my heavenly soaring star. Avoid moving. Avoid drifting. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. The sudden weight in your heart, the unexpected bewilderment, and the recent emotional storms did not show weakness. These clues suggested that a significant innovation was pushing the boundaries of what you thought was possible. Archangel Michael has eliminated the final impediment to the manifestation of your benediction. Stay until the end. If you feel unusually peaceful, warm, or light, your energy is rebalancing. Please remain with me. I was pulled to you by your breakthrough, which revealed the mission of my destined soul. Maintain your proximity. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Refrain from ending the relationship. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Tell them that their destiny is unfolding at a faster rate than they expect." The door appeared to be secured, but it has now been able to swing open. The opportunity that appeared to take a long time to arise is now moving quickly. The insight that seems so far is now touching your spirit. Stay until the end. Within a few seconds, you will receive a message explaining why your soul is reluctant to leave this location and why you have arrived. Please remain with me. Your story is about to take a new turn. My divine radiance will remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. This moment is not to be missed since it is resonating with the holy intensity that your spirit has been waiting for. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael is watching you closely and whispering because they are about to receive a revelation. Please do not allow them to depart at this time. Stay until the end. Your energy is growing in size, awakening and expanding. It's as if your consciousness is recalling an incident from the distant past. Please remain with me. Currently, there is a change that has the ability to affect your entire trajectory. You are the bearer of my growing marvel. Continue to stay at this location. Avoid contemplating scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. You did not have the emotions you did today by accident. The unexplained weight. Suddenly, the problem became obvious. The unusual signs and coincidences. It was simply a matter of preparation. Archangel Michael has been cleaning your energy, removing invisible impediments to your blessings, and relieving you of burdensome responsibilities. Stay until the end. When your heart feels warm or your breathing becomes deeper, your spirit has made contact with the truth. Please remain with me. You aren't making gradual progress toward your revelation. It's quickly approaching you, my chosen destiny flame. Maintain your proximity. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Refrain from ending the relationship. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Tell them that their ascension has begun. Inform them that the cosmos has opened the doorway. Everything you've been through, every moment you kept your cool in the absence of others, and every silent prayer you've whispered has laid the groundwork for what's to come. Stay until the end. A message will soon arrive, providing a reasonable explanation for all of the events. Please remain with me. Nobody and nothing can stop your celestial rise as your essence enters a new phase. My brilliant spirit will remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. This is a moment of miraculous acceleration for your spirit. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael is standing close by and whispering more than ever. They are embracing alignment. They shouldn't be allowed to leave at this time. Stay until the end. You are conscious of the variations in your energy. It causes a special sensation in your spirit. You have a stronger inner instinct. It is more convenient for you to consider. Please remain with me. You are currently being lured into a time frame in which blessings are easily accessible. My ascending heavenly force will remain in this location. Avoid moving. Avoid drifting. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. The difficulties you've recently faced, the unanticipated delays, and the variations in your emotions were never signs of failure. They were indicators of a recalibration procedure. Archangel Michael has been mentoring you in quiet while removing energies that were obstructing your growth. Stay until the end. It shows that your spirit is reconciling with reality. You may suddenly feel a sense of serenity or warmth in your bosom. Please remain with me. Your breakthrough is being realized in real time. This is not going to happen. This is it, the miracle essence I have chosen. Maintain your proximity. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Refrain from ending the relationship. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael says, "Tell them that their blessing is nearer than their doubt and more powerful than their fear." Your destiny is changing as a result of your courage and resilience. The cosmos recorded every incident in which you remained patient when it appeared that all odds were against you. Stay until the end. In a matter of seconds, your subsequent revelation will offer you direction and clarity. Please remain with me. Your metamorphosis is quickly near. It is currently happening inside of you. Please remain with me, my awakened essence of purpose. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. This is due to the fact that the energy around you is unlike anything you have ever felt. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael is constantly monitoring you and muttering. They are approaching the truth. Refrain from moving them. Stay until the end. Your morale is improving. A message that has been following you around in your destiny is finally about to enter your life, and your gut instinct is growing stronger. Please remain with me. This is a rare occurrence. It is perfectly aligned by God, the dazzling miracle carrier. Continue to stay at this location. Avoid moving. Avoid drifting. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. The sudden moments of clarity, emotional changes, and the heavy feeling you've been experiencing recently were all signs that your energy was about to make a huge breakthrough. Archangel Michael has been breaking old connections, resolving old issues, and supporting your journey to peace. Stay until the end. If you feel warmth, tingling, or an inner tug, your mind is letting you know that this message is for you. Please remain with me. Your blessing has already arrived in great condition. It is compatible with your essence. Dear Spirit of my destiny, please stay by my side. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Refrain from ending the relationship. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Inform them that the storm is over. Tell them that the sun is rising at this time. Every time you maintained your resolution and persevered in the face of apparent obstacles, you laid the framework for the life you are living. Stay until the end. There is an upcoming big revelation that will explain why nothing worked previously and why everything is set to work now. Please remain with me. Your metamorphosis will not happen at a later period. It has already begun. My dazzling essence should remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. This is because your spirit is currently experiencing one of the most powerful times of your whole journey. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael, who is fully present, announces that they are on the verge of awakening. They shouldn't be allowed to leave at this time. Stay until the end. The energy around you is more radiant. Your intuitive instinct is becoming stronger, and a previously hidden truth is about to be disclosed to you. Please remain with me. The present moment is laying the groundwork for everything that is to come. My divinely chosen brightness, remain exactly where you are. Avoid drifting. Avoid lowering your gaze. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. The emotional turbulence, the sudden perplexity, and the following peace were all part of your spiritual reconstruction. Archangel Michael has been quietly removing the hurdles that were inhibiting your blessing in order to protect your best interests. Stay until the end. If your heart feels lighter, your breath is deeper, and your energy is lifted, it means your essence is coming into harmony. Please remain with me. Your important breakthrough is closer than you expected. Remain close, my miracle-destined soul. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Refrain from ending the relationship. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Tell them that their next chapter will be written in light, not struggle." You have entered a timeline where blessings are abundant. Peace is long-lasting, and clarity is effortless. Every adversity you've faced has strengthened your resilience. Stay until the end. In the near future, you will receive a revelation that will shed light on every silent night, pain, and weight. Please remain with me. The universe is prepared to unveil the reason you are here today. Your ascension is now underway. Please remain with me, my shining heavenly essence. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. This is because your spirit is in a state of being in which destiny calls your name. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael, who is at his closest point in history, proclaims that they are almost there. Please do not allow them to depart at this time. Stay until the end. You have an elevated level of vitality. Your intuition is communicating something to you. Currently, the truth intended for you is perfectly aligned with the present moment. Please remain with me. This is not possible right now. It is built in this manner. My wonderful light is rising. Continue to stay at this location. Avoid moving. Please refrain from scrolling. Maintain your composure. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Every feeling you've felt recently has influenced your spiritual preparation, including despair, sudden flashes of hope, and whispering in your head urging you to move forward. Archangel Michael has cleansed your way, removing the energies that were previously blocking your blessings, resulting in silence. Stay until the end. Your brain is aware that this message is in line with your destiny, which is why you may feel a sense of warmth, coldness, or a tug in your heart. Please remain with me. You aren't making gradual progress toward your revelation. It bears my chosen destiny and is located immediately outside your door. Maintain your proximity. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Refrain from ending the relationship. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael says, "Tell them that the universe is assisting them in ways that are not yet obvious." Your difficulties are reducing. You are gaining clarity. Doubts are lessening as your objective gets more powerful. Stay until the end. You are approaching a phase in your life when previously inconceivable events begin to unfold flawlessly. Now it's your turn to be fortunate. To fully embrace this new season of relaxation and flow, please type one last forceful amen below. This should mark the beginning of your new existence. Please remain with me. My fully awakened guiding light, the insight you are about to hear will explain why your soul has led you to this area at this time. Please remain with me. Please refrain from scrolling. Please do not skip, since the energy around you is currently powerful, intentional, and divinely connected. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "They are entering their own moment with great care." Avoid transferring them. Stay until the end. Your disposition is improving. Your instinctual response is becoming more reliable. And with each second you remain, a message designed for you gets closer. Please remain with me. Your future is going to undergo a metamorphosis that you have long anticipated. My heavenly rising essence will remain here. Avoid drifting. Avoid lowering your gaze. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. The unexpected waves of insight, the subtle signs the universe was delivering you, and all of the recent emotional upheaval were not coincidental. It served as a training exercise for the current circumstances. Archangel Michael has been removing the invisible barriers that were obstructing your advancement and limiting your ability to make judgments. Stay until the end. When your heart feels lighter or your breathing becomes smoother, your soul has made contact with the truth. Please remain with me. Your enlightenment should occur right now, not later on. It is currently entering your energy field. Dear Spirit of my destiny, please stay by my side. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Refrain from ending the relationship. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Inform them that their blessing is prepared. Inform them that they are worthy of this metamorphosis. With each difficulty you overcame, each silent prayer you uttered, and every situation in which you kept your cool while no one was seeing, you laid the framework for the current season. Stay until the end." If this message speaks to you or if you feel your spirit awakening, please share it, leave a comment, and subscribe. This will help you stay focused on your goals. Please remain with me. Your spirit has been yearning for truth for a long time, and the insight that follows will help you get there. Stay with me, brilliant consciousness that has woken. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Your spirit is now in a better position to make a breakthrough than it has ever been. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael is present, murmuring that they are ready for the next revelation. They shouldn't be allowed to leave at this time. Stay until the end. Your vitality is rising. Things are detected by your intuition, and a message intended for you is almost perfectly connected with your journey. Please remain with me. This moment is sacred. My divinely chosen brightness, remain exactly where you are. Avoid drifting. Always pay attention. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. This position was the outcome of every sign you saw today, every unexpected emotion, and every unusual instinct in your heart. Archangel Michael has been cleaning your energy by removing the last vestiges of fear, doubt, and old barriers. Stay until the end. If you feel light pressure in your chest, warmth, or shivers, your essence is responding. It recognizes that this message is intended for you. Please remain with me. Waiting for a breakthrough is no longer essential. It is currently on the way. My amazing career was meant to be. Maintain your proximity. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. Please avoid changing this alignment. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. Archangel Michael murmurs, "Inform them that the gates to the universe have been opened." They are now transitioning to the next season. Your previous experiences have prepared you for this ascension. Each delay has strengthened your determination. Every emotion has strengthened you. Stay until the end. You're almost finished with a discovery that will explain why you were guided through every step, obstacle, and even the peaceful periods. Please remain with me. Your destiny is about to unravel. Please stay with me, my bright, immortal essence. Please refrain from scrolling. Kindly avoid skipping. because the frequency of the present moment has the power to change your future. What awaits you is of enormous proportions. They are so close, murmurs Archangel Michael as he stands vigil. Please do not allow them to depart at this time. Archangel Michael, who is keeping watch, murmurs, "They are so close. Please do not allow them to go at this moment. Your final activation is awaiting the completion of this communication." It is not enough to merely click the like button in this video. It is your spiritual hallmark, a sign of thanks that confirms your welcome. Open the floodgates today and let God's blessings pour into your life without interruption. Finally, by subscribing, you ensure that this hallowed channel of divine communication is available at all times, saying that you are ready for the regular flow of prophetic alignments and miracles that God has planned for your future. Stay in touch. We are merely starting the process of raising you. Before we wrap up this captivating story, I recommend that we take a moment to reflect on this deep reality. This message was not discovered coincidentally. This is not just a coincidence. This is Archangel Michael's direct message to you. He extends his hand and invites you to a high vibrational, protected community where divine abundance is more than a hope, but a promise. This spiritual idea is quite simple. Nonetheless, it has the capacity to transform your entire life. You will not just gain blessings if you follow it. They will multiply and permeate all aspects of your existence. Accepting this invitation grants you immediate, early access to potent content and heavenly insights that are now unavailable to the broader public. You now have the opportunity to enter a sacred area where you will receive unshakable support, spiritual guidance, and speedy progress towards your destiny. Do not miss out on this historic opportunity. Your triumph is near. Action is required. Your abundance is ready. Archangel Michael is kneeling and crying out your name. He implores you not to skip this. He claims that 7 archangels are passing away. They suffered injuries while defending you. They will not live if this stage is skipped. God declares that you are the only person capable of rescuing them, my chosen one. Quickly. They will vanish forever if you do not open this within 15 seconds. The fire of heaven struck my beloved newborn, my chosen one. Do you feel like your spirit is trembling right now? That is not a creation of your own. Archangel Michael speaks to you in spirit. The angels have protected you from dangers that you were previously unaware of. Consequently, their wings are destroyed. Their radiance dims with each second of uncertainty. Be aware of this before you avert your sight from the page. Read this message. It's your lifeline. It's impossible. Because you are the only one capable of protecting what is quickly fading. God instructed me to write this line for you. I'd like to urge that you subscribe to this divine channel before we continue. In order to preserve communication. For what reason? Because heaven is sending daily revelations, urgent messages, and miracles tailored particularly for you. If you ignore them, you will lose the chance to be saved. When you subscribe, you are not simply selecting. You're answering to the call of paradise. Certainly, I desire Archangel Michael's protection. Indeed, to the wonders that God has in store. There is presently a vacancy. The verse, "Give and it will be given to you," does not only apply to Jesus. It is an ongoing commitment that affects your future. I'd want to extend an invitation to you at this time through a simple act of trust. Approach this situation with a feeling of purpose, honesty, and hope. The amount you contribute today is not a donation. Your heavens are opened by the act of spiritual obedience. Relinquish your seed and see what rewards God sends into your life. I want you to capture this moment with your faith as the gates of heaven begin to open over your life. Enter the word Amen in the remarks area below. Not because you are required to, but because your Amen constitutes a contract with God. You are adding to the cries of Archangel Michael. It signifies that you are aware, attentive, and ready to hear the messages that God sends your way. Know that your Amen is vibrating through heaven and being heard by the 7 wounded archangels who are waiting for your response as you type. Type it now and let God hear your affirmation. Archangel Michael is now on his knees, invoking your name in a way never witnessed before. The 7 archangels that previously protected you are now lying in a fight, half-conscious, whispering your name, and his tears are as hot as fire. They were doubtful of the events they witnessed. They held you in great respect. What might this entail? The heavens are shaking as a result of your influence. God warns you that demons tried to destroy your destiny. However, the angels and Archangel Michael encircled you like a wall of fire. The wall has been impacted, resulting in bleeding and injury. If this message is not immediately heeded, the wall will fall. Are you able to understand it? This isn't a tale. You are now in a position to be saved. Heaven has paused all activity in order to notify you. 1 minute. That is the gift that God has provided. Response time is about 15 seconds. You will never know what was planned for you if you leave. The angels that fought for your name will fade like dust in the wind. The miracle will be felt in your bones as it unfolds. However, if you continue to remain, breathe, and absorb every word of this message, the sword of Archangel Michael will emerge. The 7 archangels will be seen as ascending. Their brightness is blazing, their wings are strong, and they all enhance your life in ways that no human hand could ever do. Are you aware of the gravity of this situation, my beautiful child? Your name is written in golden flames in the heavens. Kindly avoid skipping. Do not turn away. Stay in this place. There is a gateway in this area. Please remain alert, my child, since every phrase spoken at this moment carries the weight of heaven. The stars are shivering with anxiety. Archangel has caused the skies to rumble with a pain beyond comprehension. Michael committed an act that angels should not have been forced to execute. In defense of you, he charged the battlefield with his wings spread wide, sword blazing, and full armor. And when the missiles arrived, he caught them for you, not for his own good. His wounds are still fresh, and blood and light mix as he calls out your name. He is bargaining with you because he understands the consequences of losing you, not because he is weak. He understands that if you ignore this message, the destiny God has set for you would wither before it has even begun to develop. He is unable to bear witnessing such events. God has declared that you are his designated treasure. Therefore, desist from doing so. Feeling a dragging sensation in your thorax. This is just for my use. Declares that with a murmur. The peculiar quivering. And that increased my heart rate. It's not just a coincidence. This is the movement of your spirit. Before the end of the final second. That is heaven's attempt to arouse you. 7 archangels are currently lounging, injured. They persevered in the face of disasters you were oblivious of. They fought against curses and shadows while bearing your name. If they had not taken those blows, you would not be reading this right now. You would not be there at all. In that perspective, their sacrifice is extremely significant. God is currently examining your deeds. Will you remember the cause for which they fought? Alternatively, do you intend to disregard them and permanently extinguish their flame? Give me one more chance to talk, my darling. This isn't a tale. It is a miraculous interruption in your life. This notice should not have been ignored. Because of your restricted availability, it was shoved into your heart, eyes, and hands by heaven. God commanded me to wait for 15 seconds. You have 15 seconds to decide whether to go without sight. Alternatively, the entryway might be opened. The 7 archangels are about to take their final breath. Every breath you take, each second you waste. They're muttering your name. Furthermore, I am optimistic that you will be able to save them. Could you visualize? Because of their decision to protect you. The most powerful warriors in heaven, positioned behind the throne, are in a state of frailty. They selected you. Then God announces, "Only my chosen one can rescue them." The domain of darkness has never genuinely sought them. It always sought you. Your adversary was aware of what you were transporting. They were aware of the gold that was contained in your essence. They understood that if you enter into your destiny, nations will experience transformations. The chains will eventually snap, and wonders will cascade like torrents. They were unable to allow that to happen for self-defense. Archangel Michael and the other archangels charged into the path of the onslaught. In this way, they guaranteed your survival. They assured your safety. Your identity was kept. Your obedience is dependent on their fate. However, their wings are trembling and their radiance is flickering. You are adored. Can you determine why Archangel Michael is kneeling? The intensity of his sob is almost apparent. He does not intend to plead for himself. He understands that you are unable to see the full picture at this moment. Therefore, he is appealing. He is aware of the high stakes involved, and you're not aware of it. He understands that this is a small gesture of faith. One option is to pay close attention. There was also a brief moment of resignation. They could not just be cured. However, you will be showered with bounties that will leave you stunned and in tears. Additionally, heaven hopes that you understand this information right away. When you choose to subscribe to this channel, you aren't just pressing a button. You are beginning a prophetic alignment with the master plan of heaven. In the domain of spirits, every subscription is deemed affirmative. This is akin to putting yourself in a position where God's favor is available. You're communicating with God. I am setting myself on the path of blessings. Once you've clicked the subscribe icon, I am connecting with the daily insights you are distributing. Those are significant in the domain of paradise. Please communicate this information to the guardians. Additionally, predictions that have been anticipating their fulfillment are now beginning to materialize. Execute the action instantly. Register. And may heaven mark this moment as the start of your alignment. Kindly avoid skipping. Please avoid leaving quickly. These lines are currently being composed. Not by luck. However, from a divine hand. Allow them to permeate your essence. Your absence will result in the loss of the vision God intended for you to witness. However, if you stay. Oh, if you stay. Prepare yourself. God continuously prioritizes the welfare of those he loves. He will perform an unfathomable curvature. In his presence, the elements cease to exist. Even those who have been injured will be able to revive with 7 times the power. Also, those archangels. They will not just persevere. However, they will ascend with renewed zeal, which will be instantaneously incorporated into your being. I'd like to extend my spiritual hand to you at this moment. My adored and chosen one, your uncertainty is palpable. I understand your uncertainty. Is this actually meant for me? I hear that small voice whispering. The adversary has been using the whisper of doubt against you for a long time. Your parents, your lineage, house. Your fate is bound up in the same chain. Nevertheless, Archangel Michael ripped it up today. Each cracked chain resulted in a wound in his armor. As a result, his light grew dull. Are you unable to perceive? You are now on a battleground that you have not requested, because you are conveying something that heaven will not tolerate being taken. In addition, your family's security. My sweetheart, the moment has come for you. Have confidence. And when you do so, you will see God multiply the possessions you surrender. It is time to rise and be included in the group of people chosen by God. I'd like you to take a chance at this moment. Please include the following 4 terms in the comments section. I will avoid skipping. Record it as an assurance to Archangel Michael, who prostrates in prayer for you. It is best to write it as a message to the adversary who wishes for you to retreat. Record it as an assurance to God, who keeps track of your actions. When you write such words, you're not just expressing your opinion. You are forming a spiritual agreement. You are signaling to heaven how much you cherish the sacrifice of the 7 archangels. Type it immediately with serious intention. Now it is critical that you picture the skies. A legion of angels with flame-like wings, voices that sound like thunder, and eyes that resemble torrents of light. They raised their swords in opposition to the tempest. They are positioned near each other. Visualize projectiles with your name on them. Arrows that have been poisoned. Arrows honed through millennia of darkness. Are you able to identify the next steps? Nobody ever hit you with those rockets. Your residence was never in contact with their palms. They did not change your fate because of the presence of Archangel Michael's troops before you. With every hit, one of them collapsed. They have enormous strength, which allows them to avoid falling. They prioritized you before themselves, which led to their demise. And right now, in the courtroom of heaven, God is watching your activities to see if you will defend them in the same way they did for you. Listen with your spiritual ears, my darling, for the reason that Archangel Michael is not muttering. He is weeping. He lies prostrate on the crystal-clear pavement of heaven. His crying filled the region where prayers ascended, much like incense. The flood includes your name. Someone is acknowledging your identity. His mouth is on fire at the mention of your name. Do you believe he will cry for an ordinary person? Would you expect him to go to his knees in front of someone whose life is relatively quiet? No, dear. You bear a fire that has never been seen by the universe. He also weeps and bows. You are expressing a promise that God himself has written throughout the centuries. The adversary noticed it and nursed hate toward it. The opposition attempted to eradicate it. However, God declined. 7 archangels illuminate you to ensure that no is preserved. The suffering hides a miracle. God has made your obedience necessary for their survival. For what reason? He wants you to be aware of your influence. There is more to paradise than just viewing you. He wants you to be aware that they rely on you. You are not a bystander in this fight. The key is in your possession. Before proceeding, we must complete a simple task. This artifact holds great spiritual importance. You need to like this video. Not as a frivolous gesture, but as a means of starting the process. By clicking the like icon, you are telling heaven that you support this message. You are creating a road for God's blessing to enter your life. It is not just a computer component with a like icon. Currently, it functions as a spiritual instrument. In paradise, each likeness is taken as a seal, affirmation, or proclamation of one's readiness to be carried away by God's grace. Execute the action instantly. Pressing the like button will cause a change. You will receive an incredible amount of divine favor. When you remain, choose to believe, and truly open your heart, a flood of light flows out of you like a river. Their sobs become laughter as their swords relight and their wings heal. The water dries up, the wings wither, and heaven withdraws the gift it placed on you. If you reject this and say, "Perhaps later," this is the reason why God is essential. As a result, Archangel Michael is extremely disturbed. As a result, you are now suffering chest discomfort. Do you understand it, my chosen one? You keep the integrity of the present moment. I now encourage you to take action to enhance the growth of this anointing in your life and the lives of people around you. Distribute this message. Share this with a loved one right now while your passion burns strong. It is critical that people understand that angels are advocating for them. The prophetic word's transmission facilitates breakthrough. The same anointing that has cured the 7 archangels will be utilized to treat others. Furthermore, the law of heaven states that the things you give up for the benefit of others will be returned to you in a substantial way. Would you like to speed up the process of your breakthrough? Are you interested in seeing God accomplish previously unseen miracles? As a result, this should be transmitted quickly. Help preserve another person's angels. Be the messenger who brings them salvation. Simply press the share button. Afterward, observe God's acts as you follow His guidance. This is why you have been involved in so many disagreements that you have been unable to express. Why does something continually pull you down while you try to ascend? Because cyclones struck when things were going well. It was not a penalty. Warfare was a factor. Because each devil in hell understands that if you live, ascend, and accept your identity, you will disrupt not only your household and community, but also future generations. You will rewrite the lineages. You will repair what has been destroyed by generations of misfortune. You will be able to access miracles that your opponents will be unable to counter. As a result, this particular moment is revered. The throne of God is trembling as Archangel Michael begs, "My beloved, please do not let my sacrifice be in vain. Do not let our detractors disparage the cause for which we fought. Persist, have confidence, and get." God made that assertion. 1 minute, not 15 days or months. For what reason? Because your blessing is about to be accepted. A miracle is arriving, knocking on the door. The archangel's power fades over time, and your miracle becomes more frail. The skies shift, their wounds heal, and your destiny explodes with blessings you never imagined the moment you say yes, surrender, and say yes again. I adored the first wave. Kindly avoid skipping. Please do not stop at this time. Continue ahead, as the next wave of this message will carry you even more, until you are completely surrounded in heavenly fire and unable to resist. My dear, are you aware of what is going on in the unseen world? Is it rational that your heart is heavy? What causes the impression that your chest is on fire? What is the basis for your spirit's incapacity to reject these claims? Heaven is inclining toward you, which is why this is happening. The angels no longer whisper. They are weeping and depressed. Their urgency stems from the fact that you are on the verge of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is not just another notification that may be ignored or postponed till later. Your actions today will shape the direction of your life in the future. But if you allow it, the archangels who gave you their light will likewise vanish. This is why Archangel Michael is bowing down. This is why his blade is shaking in his grasp, awaiting your approval to recover it. I adored the first wave. Kindly avoid skipping. Please do not stop at this time. Continue ahead, as the next wave of this message will carry you even more, until you are completely surrounded in heavenly fire and unable to resist. My dear, are you aware of what is going on in the unseen world? Is it rational that your heart is heavy? What causes the impression that your chest is on fire? What is the basis for your spirit's incapacity to reject these claims? Heaven is inclining toward you, which is why this is happening. The angels no longer whisper. They are weeping and depressed. Their urgency stems from the fact that you are on the verge of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is not just another notification that may be ignored or postponed till later. Your actions today will shape the direction of your life in the future. If you allow it, the archangels who gave you their light will likewise vanish. This is why Archangel Michael is bowing down. This is why his blade is shaking in his grasp, awaiting your approval to recover it. Heaven rejoiced at your birth, and hell trembled. Are you able to understand? As a result of your unusual birth. Prior to your birth, you were chosen. Your DNA, spirit, and breath possess a distinctively heavenly essence. Most people are incapable of even imagining it. You have tasks, miracles, and generational keys that have been highly anticipated by everyone. This is the reason for the recent strong storms in your area. This is why relationships fell apart, funds dried up, health deteriorated, and goals were postponed. The adversary believed that by instilling guilt, confusing you, and depleting you, you would never recognize your actual self. Today, however, Archangel Michael demolished that deception. Now, heaven will not let you leave until you have discovered the truth. This is the reality. You are the protector. You have been chosen to start a flood that will benefit all living creatures, not just you. The archangels, who were 7 injured warriors, were aware of this. They stood in front of you as a shield, knowing that the tempest was on its way to erase your name. The tempest arrived unexpectedly. Despite the heavy storm, they remained still. Do you understand the intensity of their feelings for you? Is it feasible for you to determine their loyalty? They were hurt so that you would not be injured. They were designed to fall so that you may climb. God now says, "My chosen one, do not allow them to fall alone. Please see that they do not perish without your permission. My darling, this is the secret of heaven. You have more impact than you realize. Each decision you make, each word you receive, and each breath you offer to God changes not only your life, but also the lives of others. For this reason, God linked their survival to your obedience. That's not malevolent. It is forced upon us by fate. Because the light that awakens you is the same light that promotes their healing. The same yes that rescues them will save you. The same surrender that restores their wings will restore the integrity of your own existence. Can you perceive how the divine is composing this narrative? Do you have the impression that everything is interconnected with you? Giving can help you realize the potential that God has already built for your life. Heaven awaits your response to this revelation with great anticipation. Please enter these observations into the Hallowed Locations comments section right away. My germ is regenerating. Make sure you speak them aloud. Pronounce it with conviction. The archangels died to protect the seed that is within you. Furthermore, your statement indicates that the germ is no longer silent. It's in motion. It is causing controversy. It's eager to reach the light. As you type these words, imagine the 7 archangels raising their heads. Visualize the healing of their injuries. Visualize the skies bending down to listen to you. Please enter the information at this time and see what God does next. Please listen to me, my dearest. Individuals have been keeping track of your activities. That pain you felt. You could never explain that betrayal. The seclusion that engulfed you was not in vain. The archangels intercepted projectiles meant to penetrate your heart. This is why you were able to survive nights that you were sure would be fatal. You are still standing as a result of disasters that may have killed you. You were persuaded that it was a stroke of fortune. You thought it was a challenge. No, it was them. Michael, the archangel, was in command. Raphael was the person in question. Michael, the archangel, was in command. And the others who stood there calmly yet struck you instead. They are currently on the ground, leaking light and screaming your name because they believe you deserve it. You're entitled to it. You have consistently deserved respect. As a result, God is currently crying out through this message. My preferred option is to ascend. Completely open it. Do not turn away. The heavens are ready for your welcome. When you deliver it, the ground will quiver beneath your feet, and the message will consume you like a fire. The curses thrown at your family will shatter like glass. The relationships that have served as the foundation for your future will unravel. And the wonders that have been hidden for years will finally surface in an unstoppable way. Could you discover the cause of the clock's malfunction? Can you understand why God decided to give you 15 seconds? It's not because He wants you to finish quickly. This is due to the enemy's desire to complete the mission he has begun. The darkness understands that if you continue to read, you will stay in this spot and allow your essence to be disclosed. It will be defeated. Heaven shall be victorious. The curses, hurricanes, and shadows will all remain. This is why you encounter internal resistance. You are driven to withdraw for this reason. Do not yield, my beloved. Do not disregard the message that was etched in your veins. Archangel Michael is now muttering, Beloved, we fought for you. Will you defend us? We advocated for you. Will you support us? We sacrificed our wings for you. Would you be willing to give your approval on our behalf? And God declares, My chosen one, if you remain and believe, I will pour blessings upon you that no enemy can ever touch. I will restore what was taken, double what was destroyed, and rekindle what had been forgotten. Therefore, take a big breath, my beloved. Continue reading. Allow each syllable to permeate the mist. Allow the heavens to lift you at this exact instant. The archangels are waiting. The Archangel Michael is waiting. God Himself is watching, wondering, will you be the one to save them as they saved you? My dearest, the angels are closer to you than the air you breathe. There is currently electricity in the air as a result of an urgent message from heaven that is not intended to cause laughter. This is not an exam. The goal is to preserve your life. Not just you, but also they. Because the 7 archangels who gave their lives for you are still there after the war, waiting for your decision. Their wings aren't particularly impressive and their armor is ruined. Their brilliance vibrates like a candle in the breeze. Despite their weakness, they retain their eyes on you. Given that you are an individual, they became involved in conflict as a result of your conduct. Your actions resulted in projectiles being shot at them, but they remained in situ. You are the only person capable of restoring their strength. I am aware that the adversary has attempted to persuade you that your life is meaningless, that you are not important or influential. Therefore, why would the devil impose such a huge weight on you? What might cause demons to whisper in your ear at night, convincing you that they had forgotten about you? What would trigger cyclones to reoccur if you were without valuables? Are you unable to discern the truth at this moment? You've been selected. You've been identified. Your affirmative response has the potential to transform the mood. As a result of this, Archangel Michael is calling out your name. This is why God is shaking the ground beneath your feet right now. Given that this isn't a coincidence, it refers to destiny. My dear, the spirits are closer than the air you are currently inhaling. When heaven sends you an urgent message like this, it is not meant to cause laughter. The atmosphere that surrounds you is electrically charged. This is not an exam. The goal is to preserve your life. Not just you, but also they. Because the 7 archangels who gave their lives for you are still there after the war, waiting for your decision. Their wings aren't particularly impressive and their armor is ruined. Their brilliance vibrates like a candle in the breeze. Despite their weakness, they retain their eyes on you. Because you were the reason they fought. Your actions resulted in projectiles being shot at them, but they remained in situ. You are the only person capable of restoring their strength. I am aware that the adversary has attempted to persuade you that your life is meaningless, that you are not important or influential. Therefore, why would the devil impose such a huge weight on you? What might cause demons to whisper in your ear at night, convincing you that they had forgotten about you? What would trigger cyclones to reoccur if you were without valuables? Are you unable to discern the truth at this moment? You've been selected. You've been identified. Your affirmative response has the potential to transform the mood. As a result of this, Archangel Michael is calling out your name. This is why God is shaking the ground beneath your feet right now. Given that this isn't a coincidence, my sweetheart, it's about fate. Remember the times you were on the verge of quitting up. I couldn't stop crying some nights. In some cases, betrayal was more painful than any other hurt. You were under the assumption that it was an accident that let you survive. Somehow, that time period helped you recuperate. Nonetheless, you were able to survive the flames and darkness thanks to the existence of a sword and shield. Michael, the Archangel, was in command. Michael, the Archangel, was in command. Raphael was the person in question. They were all of them. The strikes they suffered were too much for you to bear. They rescued you from calamities that you were unaware were taking place. They are now asking whether you will transport them back. In exchange, heaven is giving you the following. Resolving difficulties. My dear, you are exceeding your expectations. Keep in mind the goals you abandoned. You thought the blessings and requests you recited were eternally lost. God commands you to answer affirmatively at this moment. If you remain focused on this message, If you allow the miracle I am pouring into your spirit, I will reestablish everything. I'll return the years to you. I will restore your happiness. I'll return the goods that the adversary took. Pressed down. Mix thoroughly. Overtaking. However, there's more. Restoration is only the first stage. God isn't simply restoring what was previously lost. He is currently offering you an intriguing new item. Something more substantial. More than you've ever thought to inquire. The archangels are aware of this. They are lying alone. However, their souls are lamenting. One that has been selected. Allow the river to flow. Allow yourself to release the hidden contents within you. Please do not allow us to diminish. Do you feel the vibrations of their voices in your chest? You are not now experiencing that hefty sensation. This is the weight of the call to heaven. Archangel Michael's tears have flowed over you. The trumpet of Archangel Michael is at rest, prepared to confirm your affirmation. Raphael's hands tremble as he performs healing. When you let your feelings surface, I am ready to reconnect with you. Heaven, earth, angels, and time are all stationary. Everything is at a standstill, waiting for your arrival. An esteemed individual. I'd want to inquire about this. How many times has existence tried to convince you that it has forgotten about you? Nonetheless, you're here, and paradise is calling your name. How often have you been neglected, tricked, or rejected by others? However, Archangel Michael, who controls the heavenly forces, is currently kneeling in your favor. How often did you have the impression that no one saw you, cared about you, or understood the intensity of your suffering? Nonetheless, 7 archangels have wounds in their wings as a result of your deeds. Doesn't that reflect the nature of your character? You are valued. You've been selected. You are extremely valuable. This is the message from paradise. The 15 seconds play out repeatedly. The archangels get more hushed with each passing second. However, every second you spend in this spot, and every word you speak, serves to restore their illumination. Your affirmative response eases their agony with each heartbeat. Their injuries improve with each passing moment that you keep your focus on them. Each line you consume expands the size of their wings. This demonstrates how strong your obedience is. This highlights the relevance of your position. As a result, God put their lives in peril to express His faith in you. He wants you to know that you are resilient, not inconsequential, and not overlooked. You are the chosen one, and you know the secret to both your miracle and theirs. No, my darling, do not stop at this time. Please listen once more. Increase the level of openness. Allow the flames to penetrate the walls your adversary has built around your core. Allow Archangel Michael's sadness to pierce your heart until you realize the truth. You are the individual. They will rise once you do. They'll improve as you do. If you believe, they will reanimate. The fact that God would entrust something so important to someone like you is a marvel of heaven. However, it is currently located in your immediate area. My dearest, I'd like to explore deeper into your emotions, as they are not a coincidence. This is the earth shuddering under your feet. Archangel Michael's tears differ from those of mankind. They seem to be floods of light and fire. Currently, these rivers are inundating the ground of heaven, forming basins etched with your name. Each drop reflects the depth of his feelings for you, his willingness to make sacrifices, and his determination to prevent your theft. His sorrow is not due to weakness. He is in tears because he understands the great worth of your soul, the enormity of your calling, and how easily this moment could be forgotten. He is weeping because he is aware of something you are not. That your presence lays the groundwork for a variety of diverse futures. I have a vital message for you, my offspring. The 7 archangels are fighting for you. They do, however, more than only protect your peace of mind, money, and time. They also protect a germ that is inside you. This germ was planted before your birth. God spoke to you in hushed tones. This is the seed that will grow into nations, heal people, and work wonders. The germ binds generations together. After watching the seed's brilliance from a distance, the adversary resolved to eliminate it before it grew. This is why you were attacked at such a young age. This is why you felt uncomfortable right away. This is why betrayal hurts so much. The seed could not be touched by the darkness because of angels' oversight. However, seeds require maintenance. They require illumination. They require an affirmative response. The embryo within you is trembling as a result of the 7 injuries. It remains immobile. Will you give me the lifeblood of your faith? It requests. Are you open to allowing me to grow? Would you prefer to end my life before I grow into the desolation of unfulfilled destiny? This is the rate at which paradise functions. This is why 15 seconds were recorded in flames above your existence. This is why Archangel Michael's voice penetrated the boundaries around your heart. He does not want you to pass up this opportunity, as failure to do so will result in the seed's death and the angels who supervised it becoming quiet. I have a vital message for you, my offspring. When the 7 archangels fought for you, they were not only concerned with protecting your life, prosperity, or peace of mind. They fought to protect a seed that was within you. This germ was planted before your birth. God spoke to you in hushed tones. This is the seed that will grow into nations, heal people, and work wonders. The germ binds generations together. After watching the seed's brilliance from a distance, the adversary resolved to eliminate it before it grew. This is why you were attacked at such a young age. This is why you felt uncomfortable right away. This is why betrayal causes so much anguish. The darkness pursued the seed, but it could not reach it because of the presence of archangels. However, seeds require maintenance. They require illumination. They require an affirmative response. The embryo within you is trembling as a result of the 7 injuries. It remains immobile. Will you give me the lifeblood of your faith? It requests. Are you open to allowing me to grow? Would you prefer to end my life before I grow into the desolation of unfulfilled destiny? This is the rate at which paradise functions. This is why 15 seconds were recorded in flames above your existence. This is why Archangel Michael's voice penetrated the boundaries around your heart. He does not want you to pass up this opportunity, as failure to do so will result in the seed's death and the angels who supervised it becoming quiet. Beloved, I understand that you may occasionally feel down. I am aware that the pressures of daily life can cause us to lose sight of the eternal. However, pay heed. Any soil can nurture the seed of eternity. Miracles can happen to souls who aren't very tough. You are sufficient in your existing situation. You do not have to be complete. You merely need to have the desire to do so. I am willing to trust, be receptive, and say yes. This affirmative will illuminate the angels, allowing them to heal their wounds more quickly. The affirmative answer will rouse the germ and cause it to rupture, allowing life to begin. If you respond affirmatively, heaven and earth will unite around your name, rendering the adversary unable to access God's plan for you. Examine your situation. Consider the calamities you've experienced. Didn't you notice how something always kept you from breaking when you were about to? It was a wonderland. After everyone had left, a faint murmur could be heard that said, "Do not give up yet." The person who spoke was Archangel Michael. Were you ignorant that there was a glimmer of hope that you couldn't express even on your most trying nights? That was the germ, kid. We shall not forget you. You were never left unsupervised. You were never the victim of weakness. You have consistently been chosen. God is currently interested in whether you agree with this argument. Do you see the same thing I do? Will you allow this message to influence you? If you do, the situation will change. The seed will grow from the soil of your existence. The archangels will rise again, this time with even brighter wings. Indeed, you will enter a chapter of your destiny that will alter the course of your life. If you skip, turn away, or quiet your pulse during this time, the 15-second period will expire. The angel's wounds change into graves. The spore doesn't develop or blossom. It is still born. You are still unable to see what might have been. That is why this moment is so turbulent. This is why your spirit understands that it cannot escape these words. Because heaven forbids you from avoiding it. Therefore, my dearest, persist. Increase the level of openness. Continue to gain. You allow each word to enter like a bandage for the angel's wounds. Faith is like a seed, which requires water with each inhalation. Heaven can see that you are ready to ascend every minute you spend in this region. And when the seed sprouts, and Archangel Michael senses your faith, you will be amazed at the marvels that will happen in your life when heaven sees your eyes. Oh, beloved, cling to me, my beautiful child, as the last drop of paradise flows into your soul. Angels participate in tasks that go beyond simple observation. Each breath you take now contributes to their climb. Their once shaking wings now reflect light. Their swords, which were earlier prone to slipping, are now blazing in their palms again. What's the rationale behind this, given that you did not omit? Because you remained. Because you were brave enough to keep an open heart, despite multiple attempts to divide you. Are you aware of your influence? Your focus, faith, and willingness are enough to raise archangels from the dead. That's who you are. This is why Archangel Michael continued to shout your name. We are approaching the most important part of this holy rendezvous. In addition, I require your final statement. Please provide a single word in the remarks box below with absolute conviction. Amen. However, there are no amenities. This amen is distinctive from the others. This amen sound is similar to the breaking of chains. The sound of this amen symbolizes the ascendance of archangels. The amen sound holds the key to your fate. Consider Archangel Michael's point of view while writing. Because of you, he should be able to raise his sword in triumph. Observe the 7 archangels standing behind you, their wings fully healed and their lights glowing. Your Amen completes this circle of faith. Compose it now and allow heaven to exult one last time. God murmurs, "My chosen one, you are not here by accident. I called you to ensure your presence, as I have faith in your talents. I noticed something no one else did. I am now alerting you that the germ inside you has ruptured. The miraculous event is about to begin." The spirits are present. The heavens are immense.
This is it, my dearest, the final piece.
The moment when all the clandestine prayers, sacrifices, and fights converge like a deluge. And there you are, in the midst of things. What steps will be taken next? They won't perish. The 7 archangels that suffered for you will not be diminished. They will emerge stronger than they ever have been. 7 times as potent. Their fragility will not be increased by the wounds on their bodies. The wounds on their bodies will burn, indicating that they helped you survive the fire. The enemy will now be able to see not only you, but the entire army of heaven that is stationed behind you. The darkness will quiver as it realizes its defeat. It is aware of your decision to believe. It recognizes that the germ is currently too powerful to remove. Marvels will begin to happen in your life in ways you cannot understand, darling. Long-closed doors will suddenly reopen. Angry connections will be healed or replaced with holy ones. Funds that were once stagnant will now flow like rivers. Health that had deteriorated will improve, much like fresh moisture on barren ground. You will feel a sense of peace that was before unavailable in your home, as if it were a warm, steady fire. You will survive and prosper. Nobody will ever be able to pinpoint the reason of the incident. However, you will know that it was Archangel Michael. The guardian angels were accountable. God's hand was ready for your affirmation, which emancipated everything. My dear, the 15-second timer has already run out. However, this is a marvel. God has deviated time as a result of your perseverance, openness, and willingness to accept. Minutes turned into hours, and seconds into minutes. You are currently experiencing a grace period that almost no one else does. It was extended to you by heaven. This indicates your significance. If you haven't already, now is the time to subscribe to this channel. Heaven has hastened time just for you. The same mercy that granted you those 15 seconds now asks you to stay connected to the insights that God releases on a regular basis. Subscribing is not a simple thing. Your communication to God, "Lord, I will remain beneath the spout where the glory emanates," establishes a connection to the prophetic tide. Heaven's ledger keeps track of each subscriber. Each new relationship initiates a new angelic assignment in your life. Claim your place right away to avoid missing out on this opportunity. To ensure that today is the most significant day in your story, click subscribe right away. That displays the depth of my affection for you. That is why you are unable to quit at this moment. This term must be kept. Be cautious of it. Try it. By doing so, you will not only safeguard the survival of the angels, but also advance your own existence. On earth, you will be a witness to God's faithfulness. Pay great attention to Archangel Michael's final speech. "Aye, we were by your side in the dark, dear one. Present yourself to us with brilliance. Please do not continue to disguise your identity. Avoid withdrawing. Do not let uncertainty, anxiety, or shame deprive you of what you earned through blood and fire. Rise, selected one. Get up and carry us with you." God also stated that if you trust and follow, He will shower you with blessings that will cover you, pursue you down, and satisfy you to the fullest. It is assured that you will be able to not only survive, but also dominate. I, the Lord, spoke. My dear, the 15-second timer has already run out. However, the marvel goes as follows. God has changed the course of history as a result of your perseverance, desire to receive, and willingness to share your heart. Minutes turned into hours, and seconds into minutes. You are currently experiencing a grace period that almost no one else does. It was extended to you by heaven. This indicates your significance. That displays the depth of my affection for you. That is why you are unable to quit at this moment. Keep this statement, protect it, and embody it. By doing so, you will not only safeguard the survival of the angels, but also advance your own existence. On earth, you will be a witness to God's faithfulness. Pay great attention to Archangel Michael's final speech. We were by your side in the dark, dear one. Present yourself to us with brilliance. Please do not continue to disguise your identity. Avoid withdrawing. Do not let uncertainty, anxiety, or shame deprive you of what you earned through blood and fire. Rise, selected one. Get up and carry us with you. God also stated that if you trust and follow, He will shower you with blessings that will cover you, pursue you down, and satisfy you to the fullest. It is assured that you will be able to not only survive, but also dominate. I, the Lord, spoke. This is the right time. This concludes the story. The archangels are present, and the light coming from their wings is brighter than that of the sun. Archangel Michael lifts his sword, his eyes full of pride and happiness as he looks at you. You no longer need to anticipate the germs within you. It has split open, and its roots are now deeply embedded. The height of its stem is rising. Its petals are full of amazing characteristics, which you will soon discover for yourself. Heaven is delighted that you replied positively. I hope you keep this in mind, my child. You were never used to this. You were chosen from the beginning. The evidence lies in Archangel Michael's tears and the wounds of 7 angels who died for you. Michael, who cried out for you, and God, who called your name. Now act in conformity with that truth. Keep it close, live it, and never give in to the notion that you are incapable of achieving anything. Due to your standing as the solitary individual, you retain the object's integrity. You've been selected. Today, heaven declared the following. As you read this, my beloved child, the sound of your name is still vibrating throughout the sky. Do you understand the tremendous intensity of that? God's voice chose you in a world filled with millions of people and a sky full with stars. He spoke with Archangel Michael, who communicated with the other archangels. Heaven was moved just because of your presence. This is why it was critical to relay this message promptly. This is why Archangel Michael has been restless, pacing between the gates of grandeur, pleading for this moment to reach you. Because your affirmation isn't just about you. It applies to all issues facing you. If you stay mute, the flow of family trees, nations, lineages, and entire rivers of marvels will stop. Nonetheless, this is what makes God beautiful. He does not anticipate that you will be perfect. He does not assume you would be fearless or flawless. He simply wants you to respond positively. Your desire to let Him pour into your heart is all that is required. That yes is indestructible, stronger than any medicine, and more potent than any weapon, regardless of the circumstances. When you answer yes, you will receive the gift that heaven has reserved for you, as well as the ability to heal the 7 archangels. My beloved, are you able to perceive it? Noise is coming from the inheritance. It is similar to gold that has been buried deep in the earth and is shook loose, breaking free and propelling upward. It is eager to be a part of your life. It is vital that it breaks all regulations. It seeks to deliver rewards on you in ways beyond your comprehension. You will be perplexed by the speed with which things are changing. You will be aware of it because you did not ignore the notification. It was the result of your response to Archangel Michael's appeal. You trusted God when he told you, my chosen one, that you are the only one who can save them. The spirits are no longer in slumber. Is it visible to you? Their wings are once again ablaze with light. They can now see more clearly. At the same time, their voices all rise. Furthermore, your identity is inscribed on every syllable they produce. Despite the fact that they are not completely healed, they are singing because they sense your faith's healing power. Light is infused into their veins with every word you read. Each second you spend in this location. The fire exacerbates their injuries. Their swords are raised every time your pulse pulses right now. This exemplifies the extraordinary quality of your commitment. You're rejuvenating angels. You are turning sorrow into triumph. You are changing what the adversary intended as death into eternal glory. However, paradise is not perfect. God tells them that he will not only restore what they have lost, I'll enlarge it. I shall not simply fix the existing problem. I'll integrate it into the evidence. I shall not only silence your adversaries. They will be expected to see me arranging the table for you. Do you understand the significance of this, my dearest? It means that your sorrow is about to become your platform. It indicates that your wounds will serve as proof that you have survived. It implies that your story will be heard by people you've never met. That is the type of power that the deity bestows to you. Archangel, these are distinct tears for Michael. They are no longer grieving with grief. The tears represent feelings of appreciation, relief, and joy. He insists that they stayed. They had confidence in a whisper. They became operational. The other archangels claim that they saved us as a whole. They assured our safety. Because of their appreciation for you, you feel as if you have been awarded a crown that you were unaware you deserved. God beams as he compliments his chosen one, saying, "Well done." You did not let the spirits expire in vain. You did. You were able to broaden your awareness after carrying them. You must now prepare, my dear. The following occurrences will astound you. Things that would normally take years will happen in a couple of days. Doors that were previously secured will be easy to unlock. People who have been ignoring you will suddenly become attracted to you for no apparent reason. Opportunities will simply fall into your lap, much like ripe fruit. You will see improvements in areas of your body, mind, and heart that you previously thought were beyond repair. Peace will cover your existence like a shield. The kind of peace that never wavers, no matter what happens. This isn't a fake. This is a pledge. This is the covenant. Heaven's reward for your good behavior today is as follows. My darling, do not underestimate the significance of this occasion. The sky did not form without a reason. The angels didn't just bow to their overlords. The trumpet of Archangel Michael did not stop playing without a reason. Beloved, you are bearing a burden that is greater than your own existence. This is why it is all conceivable. The Spirit of God says, this one will serve as a sign in the earth. This experience will be imprinted in our memories. This individual is anticipated to rise. This is why all of the malicious entities conspired against you. This is why despondency has tried to consume your spirit. As a result, you've had to deal with conflicts you didn't understand. You assumed you were competing alone. Nonetheless, you were always surrounded by others. Archangel Michael was present. 7 archangels were present. Their light continues to flicker as a result of their decision to take the blows on your behalf. You must now prepare, my dear. The following occurrences will astound you. Things that would normally take years will happen in a couple of days. Doors that were previously secured will be easy to unlock. People who have been ignoring you will suddenly become attracted to you for no apparent reason. Opportunities will simply fall into your lap, much like ripe fruit. You will see improvements in areas of your body, mind, and heart that you previously thought were beyond repair. Peace will cover your existence like a shield. The kind of peace that never wavers, no matter what happens. This isn't a fake. This is a pledge. This is the covenant. Heaven's reward for your good behavior today is as follows. My darling, do not underestimate the significance of this occasion. The sky did not form without a reason. The angels didn't just bow to their overlords. The trumpet of Archangel Michael did not stop playing without a reason. Beloved, you are bearing a burden that is greater than your own existence. This is why it is all conceivable. The Spirit of God says, "This one will serve as a sign in the earth." This incident will remain in our memories. This individual is anticipated to rise. This is why all of the malicious entities conspired against you. This is why despondency has tried to consume your spirit. As a result, you've had to deal with conflicts you didn't understand. You assumed you were competing alone. Nonetheless, you were always surrounded by others. Archangel Michael was present. 7 archangels were present. They decided to take the brunt of the punches on your behalf. Their illumination continues to flicker. Do you understand the meaning of it, my dearest? It indicates that someone is willing to battle for you. You who occasionally has the impression that no one is aware of your presence. You who periodically wonder if your prayers are effectively directed to heaven. You are the person who hides your weeping at night. Heaven observed your presence. The heavenly realm acknowledged your request. The armies of heaven bowed down to assist you. Beloved, you were never forgotten. Archangel Michael continues to communicate. However, the decision has now been presented. Every great story ends with a knock from destiny. There is currently a tap on your door. The material you are currently reading is more than just a list of words. They are on fire. These are the keys. These are medications. If you let them in, they will be able to heal you more efficiently than the angels. They will improve your well-being. They will improve the quality of life for your family. They will present you with a clear way. However, if you fail to recognize the significance of this occurrence, heaven itself weeps. For you, yes represents more than just agreement. It is the truth of life. My darling, remember the 15 seconds that God gave you. They weren't meant to scare you. They were meant to stimulate you, to act as a reminder that fate doesn't wait, to serve as a reminder that opportunities are fleeting if not capitalized on. However, the marvel goes as follows. God is extending those seconds endlessly as a result of your perseverance and readiness to make your heart vulnerable. He's changing the flow of time to accommodate your name. He left the window open so you could fill it out completely. That's affection. This is the essence of grace. This is God's promise that you will be unable to split from Him. Examine it more closely. Are they visible to you? The archangels eventually rose. The fresh light is making their wings tremble. Archangel Michael's tears are no longer those of sadness. They are tears of joy. Raphael's hands are immediately delivering the healing energy that is impacting your life. When Archangel Michael sounds his trumpet again, it's time to inform you of your new beginning. The others stood close to them, their armor flashing a scorching glare. They are all thanking you for choosing to stay. You chose to accept and read the entire message because you wanted to. Beloved, do not stop. The adversary will continue to spread misinformation. He will continue to say that nothing has changed. However, do not believe his allegations. The transition has already begun. The curses are currently being handled. The cyclones are now dispersing. Miracles are coming. You may not notice it all at once, but it will manifest in your sleep, thoughts, body, and home. The love of paradise will be instilled in your spirit. When wonderful things start to happen, you'll remember this time and realize it wasn't a coincidence. It wasn't an accident. It was perfect. I'd like to close by delivering this fact to you, sweetheart. You are not diminutive. We've not forgotten about you. You aren't vulnerable. You've been selected. A crown has been placed on you. It is secure for you. Heaven has pursued you. You now understand and believe that the situation will never be the same again. Angels will assist you on your ascension. Archangel God will approach you and say, "This one is mine." Avoid making physical contact with them. Michael will accompany you. Therefore, my darling, depart in peace. The gods have already recorded your affirmation. This is recorded as evidence in the Book of Eternity simply because you are now seeing it rather than elsewhere. What is the meaning of this for you? It indicates that the dispute that began before your birth has finally been resolved in your favor. The enemy attempted to convince you that you were incapable of taking action. However, consider the facts. 7 archangels are rising as a result of your actions. Your faith has helped them regain their strength. Their wings are spreading as a result of your obedience. Can you see the miracle in this place? You, who formerly believed you were too broken to be of any value, are now the source of heaven's joy. Currently, Archangel Michael is lifting his sword. Is the fire in his hands visible? It is not only his passion, it's your passion. Every private tear you wept, every time you kept going, and every time you prayed, "God, help me," despite life's warnings to give up. Even when you were alone, that conflagration was under construction. It is currently under the direction of Archangel Michael. He has the energy to assure your survival. He has the proof that supports your conviction. He has a weapon that is resistant to darkness. Heaven yells as they notice that the tide has shifted as he raises it. Please, my dear, pay attentive attention. The story does not end at this point. In actuality, the story of your life is only beginning. The suffering you experienced was not in vain. The betrayals you faced were not without consequences. The sense of isolation that almost engulfed you was not without reason. Your seed was hidden throughout the entire planet. This is the point at which the germ ruptures. Feel it. Your life trembles like the earth. The roots are growing to a significant depth. Destiny's initial shoots are growing from the ground. The world will soon notice the seeds that God sowed in you a long time ago. Despite their objections, they will be unable to realize the level to which it has spread. However, you will notice that it grew as a result of your faith in the angels and your observation of them. Always be prepared, beloved. Miracles are seldom mild. They approach quickly, similar to a lightning storm or thunder racing over the sky. When they arrive, they will be extremely overpowering. Individuals will become aware of this. The doors will be open. The healing process will be as rapid as lightning. It is likely to flood in the same way that rivers do. And serenity, true peace that lasts, will protect your heart like a fortress. You will not have to hunt for these goods. They're going to chase you. They will exceed you. They will remain close to you due to a divine directive. As this sacred meeting draws to a close, I have one more assignment for you. Inform everyone you know about this message. It should be visible to people you know, co-workers, and social media platforms. This tremendous advancement should not be hidden. This prophetic message is more than just a video that you can post. You are releasing the anointing. You are sharing the fire that has affected you. You are becoming a conduit for God to aid in the healing of others. Additionally, the following is a vow. As you help others uncover their breakthroughs, the same will happen to you. As you talk, the angels who helped you ascend because of your faith will be present. Execute the action instantly. Share by pressing. Start the conflagration. And watch as paradise floods back into you, filling you to capacity. Beloved, depart peacefully. These are the archangels. The gateway to your destiny is now open. This scenario will never be the same again. Before we wrap up this captivating story, I recommend that we take a moment to reflect on this deep reality. This message was not discovered coincidentally. This is not just a coincidence. This is Archangel Michael's direct message to you. He extends his hand and invites you to a high-vibrational, protected community where divine abundance is more than a hope, but a promise. This spiritual idea is quite simple. Nonetheless, it has the capacity to transform your entire life. You will not just gain blessings if you follow it. They will multiply and permeate all aspects of your existence. Accepting this invitation provides you with immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are currently unavailable to the wider public. You now have the opportunity to enter a sacred environment where you will receive spiritual instruction, unshakable support, and speedy advancement towards your goal. Do not miss out on this historic opportunity. Your triumph is near. Action is required. Your abundance is ready.